Hello there. Tonight's brush is my Ever Ready 100 with a 24 millimeter high mountain white knot, restored by Anthony McKenzie Jr. Fantastic brush. I'm going to sit it there and let it get wet. And the soap tonight is K-Shave Works Lancaster, and this is a fabulous, fabulous peach scent. I grew up in Georgia and Alabama, and when we lived in Georgia, we had peach trees in our front yard and our side yard. So I ate them right off the tree. And this soap smells wonderfully of fresh peaches. It even has a bit of like that woody kind of scent that comes off the stem end of a ripe peach. Just absolutely wonderful scent. And I believe it's Kelly has a thing on the K-Shave Works Etsy site that tells, why they named it Lancaster. They named it after Lancaster, Pennsylvania, because they used to, her family, I believe it's Kelly, used to vacation there when she was younger, and she remembers buying peaches off, I believe, the side of the road kind of deal every time. And just, they do it. She says it better than I can, but even if you didn't have this, this is a fabulous, fabulous peach, fresh peach scented shave soap, and it is just absolutely, utterly lovely. So we're going to go ahead and move down and get the shave started. And tonight, I'm using my custom bowl for the North America's Best Wet Shavers page on Facebook. And it was made for the group by Maria Arman. It's hot. And so I do have warm water. That's, oh man, that smells so good when it begins to lather. I do have warm water in it, but I'm not using my scuttle with the hot water in the reservoir and all of that, because it's warm as snot, and I could use it with no water in the reservoir, and I may do that some, but I like my bowls too, and this is a fabulous bowl. If you look at it, it's got, I don't know if I can show it to you or not, but it's got the North American continent in the bottom of the bowl, and it just, Maria did an absolutely fantastic job on this bowl. It is absolutely wonderful. It's a wonderful, wonderful bowl. I'll have to learn how to lather in these bowls and have them set here. I want to try to keep that as something that I do. I may end up having to do this number right here. That right there works just fine. So I may end up with some of my smaller bowls. Having to do that here. That's all right. It lathers really well. It's got a wonderful sheen to it. That's probably way enough lather, but I'm going to add just a little bit more water to it, just because that's what I like, what I prefer. Then want to work that water in there fairly well. That's absolutely way more lather than I'm going to need. Gotta watch that. Let me dry my hands. And tonight's razor, as I record this, the Shave Mug Society is celebrating Super Speed Week, and I've been celebrating with them because the Super Speed is my favorite DE, period. Any of them, just give them to me now. You guys know I love the black handled Super Speed, but all of the Super Speeds are just fantastic razors. And I'm shaving with my 40s cased. It was a gift from a very good friend. Thanks again. Fantastic razor, lovely. And I've got a Rapira Swedish Super Steel is what it says on the box. And then the wrapper itself just says Super Stainless, so I'm just, these are the Swedish Super Steels. I've never tried them before, but they have a good rep. Lots of guys like them, so I'm looking forward to seeing how they work for me. Lovely. Wonderful soft brush. Love that. Lovely peach scent. What I like about this too, a lot of times when you get fruit scents, you get a lot of, for lack of a better term, sugariness. This doesn't, it just smells like a ripe peach. There's no artificial quality to it at all, and it's absolutely fantastic. And you saw how easily the brush loaded. Soap is massively slick. Blade. Well, not bad. Feels more like, I don't know what it's called, but the standard Rapira that you buy for $1. I can't remember. There's like 4 or 5 different types of Rapiras, but the blue and red one, the Platinum Luxe is, in my opinion, a whole other breed of Rapira. It's a really nice blade. It's superior to this or any of the other Rapiras that I've used. Not that this is a bad blade. The shave is fairly smooth, but this blade does not seem to me, at least on that first pass, to be as sharp as, say, the Platinum Luxe. But nice comfy shave. Nothing to argue with. Soap is fantastic. Of course, I already knew that it would be. Don't know if I mentioned it, but I was a tester when this soap, when K-Shave Works were planning to bring this soap out, and I tested, I think, 4 different soaps in this batch, including this one, and this was, it may have been 3, but this was my favorite of all of them. None of them were bad. They were all absolutely fantastic. The scents were wonderful. The performance of the soap, K-Shave Works' soap, always performs great. One of the things about them, oh yeah, much smoother on the south to north passing I would have thought. Wonderful. Anyway, one of the things that I've learned testing soaps and know nothing bad about anybody else or any other soap company. I've had the privilege of testing quite a few different types of company soaps, and they all have their wonderfulness, and some of them have, all of them need to be tweaked a little bit here and there most of the time. But K-Shave Works, their soap base, it's fantastic. I've never had any problem with any of the latherability of their soap. Every time I get a test soap from them, I mean, you see what I'm doing now. No problem. I don't need any water. I don't need any more soap or anything like that. But anyway, their soap base is always, it's perfect. It's stellar. It performs really well. It lathers at the drop of a hat. And while I might receive a test soap from them that might need more of this scent and less of this scent, depending on where they're going at and what my nose is telling me, or maybe it needs a little more menthol or a little less menthol if that's a component, stuff like that. But the performance of the soap is never a problem. Every time, all it needs, if it needs anything at all, it's just a little, oh man, just a little tweak here and there, and it's ready to go. And I really have to hand it to them for that, because that shows me that they're proud of it even before it goes to the tester. And they want it as absolutely perfect as they can possibly get it, even before it comes to somebody like me who's going to test it and say, okay, I like it like this, or I like it like that, or you know what I'm saying? And it's just, I got to give them credit for that, because they're on the ball, and their stuff always performs really, really well. And if you're looking for a peach scent in a shaving soap, the strength of this is good on the face. I mean, it's not going to blow you away, but it's definitely there. I would say, like, if I had to give it a number, I hate doing stuff like that, I'd give it a 7 you know, good and strong on the face. It blooms really well. The scent does when you begin to lather it. It's just a lovely, lovely soap with a wonderful natural ripe peach scent. Slickness, so much slickness it's not even funny. A Mack truck could slip on that with chains. I mean, just absolutely lovely. You know that show Ice Road Truckers? They'd slide all over the place if you spread this on the road. Good stuff, just nice and slick. And I got a really close, comfortable shave. I'm gonna finish the shave off with a favorite of mine that I haven't used in a while, Aqua Velva Musk. Just a lovely, lovely aftershave. Everything, both of the Aqua Velvas that I have tried, the Ice Blue and the Musk, are absolutely wonderful. I want to try the Aqua Velva Sport. I need to go to I guess it's drugstore.com or someplace like that and find it and order it. But I'm sure it would be a wonderful scent too. So, all right. Thank you for coming along. God bless you. And I will talk to you later.